Hey guys, it's Orange Titan back again with another action figure review. This time the brand new Black Series Ahsoka series Commander Rex Phase 1 look. Pretty cool figure. I actually found this at Downtown Disney when I went the other day. I was able to pick them up with my discount, of course. So pretty cool. It was the only one I saw, and I thought, hey, you know what, I'll pick them up. We'll check them out. I've been messing with them for the last 2 nights, and honestly, it looked really good. I've always liked the Phase 1 look for clones, so when they did this Rex, I kind of told myself, like, if I find it, I'll get it, but I'm not gonna, I don't really care if I find, well, if I find it, I'll get it, but I'm not gonna, like, kill myself if I can't get it. So seeing it was pretty cool, pretty neat. I don't really collect a lot of Black Series anymore. I kind of got out of collecting Black Series. And I just, you know, because they're great, but sometimes they just don't come with enough, and with the prices going up, I'm very, like, cherry picking Black Series. I sold most of my collection, I stopped keeping a couple, but when I saw this guy, I had to get it, and I was really surprised. I've been having so much fun with them, but let's get into it. First off, the decals looked pretty good. I like the way it looked. It's kind of like that live action and animated look. You know, for accessories, he just comes with his helmet and his blasters, of course. My biggest gripe with Black Series is I always wish they would come with extra heads or some extra, you know, hands, but it is what it is. This guy is very posable. I was very surprised by that because I have the old Commander Rex, which we'll get into that. And this one is really nice. Like I say, he does come with his blasters, which are nice. And like I said, you can take off the helmet, which the head sculpt looks pretty good. I actually think it looks pretty good. Looks really, I like it a lot. And you can move his thing up and down. You know, for articulation, let's get into that. He can go all the way up to there, which is impressive. Can bend at the knee. The knees are a separate piece, so you can move it around. So you can get pretty good knee motion. Foot can go up, down, side to side. You know, this is a soft piece, so you can move that. It can go all the way back, which is nice. You know, legs can go all the way around for the most part, which is really good, really nice. And then you can move side to side, and then he can bend down pretty well. You can even go all the way back pretty well for the most part, and I think that's pretty neat. This is another soft layer, and these are another soft layer, so when you get to the arms, you almost get that. It would have been nice if you can go all the way up, but you can get there pretty well. You know, arms can go all the way around. This is another soft piece, and it's like, I think he has butterfly joints, it looks like, because he's able to go all the way back. And I could be wrong, but from my understanding, a lot of the clones or stormtroopers couldn't do that. But like I said, I haven't really been collecting the Black Series in a while. I've been just passing them. So maybe this is like a new thing, and I'm just, you know, late to the party. Head can go up to there, can go all the way down. When you do put the helmet on, I think proportion-wise, it looks pretty good, actually. It actually looks like, you know, someone under that helmet, which is nice. And yeah, it's just really neat. I like this figure a lot, and I was really surprised by it. I really was. But let's get into some size comparisons. So for some size comparisons for fun, we're going to show a Marvel Legends Ultimate Cap. You can see that Cap's a lot bigger than him. And then we're gonna show off, if I can grab it, I'm gonna show off, this is my wife's Anakin. She let me borrow it for the review. This is the clone, this ain't the new one, this is the Clone Wars one. So it looks pretty good, looks pretty nice. You know, yeah, doesn't look that bad. And then I have this is the Rex I have. I have the Bad Batch Rex. Not the original one, but I have the Bad Batch one. Which this one was always, I always liked this one. I always liked the weathering on it, and I always liked the how good it looked, and then soft goods and stuff, which is pretty nice, you know. And then if we take off, you know, like with this one, the articulation it's pretty good, but it's like, it's on that old body, so it's nothing crazy, but it's still pretty good. You can see that this one's been through it. It's been through like so much dust and battles and all that stuff. I kind of like how this one looks all clean, like he just became like to the war, you know, which I think is really neat, really cool. If you take off the helmet off of this guy, you know, you can see that, you know, he's more glossy. You can see that this head's so much better on this one than this one. I mean, if you really wanted to see, I mean, you can look at the helmets. They're both just different. So it's cool to have these two different looks. You could put this, if you want to, if you want that, you know, Commander Rex, not Cody. You could do this, you know. The whites are a little different. This is like white. This is kind of like egg shape white, I would like to say. I could be wrong on that, but you can kind of see where it's like doesn't match. But with this one, I feel like you could, I guess, go right here. But see, you can kind of see where it's like more of a yellowish white. But you know, this one was always cool. And yeah, I was curious about something. My head pops off pretty easily on this one. So let's say you wanted to take this off, right? And you wanted to do, you know, let's say you just wanted a normal just trooper. You know, there you go. You got a normal trooper. Like so. It looks off because there's like no blue on the front. But what I wanted to see was, what if I took off this, right? Put it on this Rex. I mean, you would have to put some putty or, you know, glue it. But let's say I wanted to put this look, and then I wanted to do like, here's the original, right? So there's that, and I feel like maybe you could make it work, right? You know, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great right now. Maybe because it's not like actually, I don't know, is it the bodies maybe? I mean, but if you want that old look, or let's say you just wanted to do his regular helmet, like so, it still doesn't look good. It still looks pretty off, but you know. And let's say you wanted to do this look. Gotta do it off camera, but let's say you wanted to do, you want that on him, which that doesn't actually look that bad, actually. Yeah, that actually doesn't look that bad. That looks pretty cool. But, I mean, it kind of goes, but it feels like it just doesn't work. But I don't know. I don't know if anyone would want to see, but here's the robe kind of on him. That's kind of awkward. Let's put his helmet on. But here's the robe on him, which honestly, that looks pretty good. That doesn't look that bad. It actually looks pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So overall, I like this figure a lot. I was pretty surprised by it. Like I said, I don't buy a lot of Black Series anymore, so getting this one was a big surprise. I've been having a lot of fun posing him. I think he's really neat. I think he's really cool. Rex is one of the coolest clones out there, one of my favorites, and I just think it's neat. And now it'd be really cool to get a Commander Cody and the first, you know, first generation clone armor. I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying that. I think that would be really cool to get next, because if they do that, then I'll have to get him and then put them side by side. But yeah, I like this figure a lot. I think it's neat. It was cool finding them at Downtown Disney. I'm really happy I got it. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. This is a pickup, is it a pass? Do you like the older Commander Rex better, or do you think this one's a big improvement? Let me know. And like always, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.